This is Phumlani from South Africa. I want to talk to you about something very important, the notion of the Most High, the guy called God by the Western culture. Basically, according to the Western culture, you have in Jewish mythology, there's a guy called Jehovah. It's a white dude with long beard. That's how they depict him. Basically, this guy created two places. The one called heaven, it's a nice place where you live forever. And then imagine now you live in a place where you live forever. Let's say you live for like 40,000 years in this place. What do you do every day in this place called heaven? Okay, let's say you sing on your first day. You sing gospel. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory. You know what I'm saying, on the first day. And then on the second day, imagine now you're in heaven. And then you're in heaven, you've been there for like 1 billion years, and then one guy comes to you and says, hey, my great granddaughter just had a child. You'll probably be like bored because you've been there forever. There's nothing new. There's nothing new to know. If there is a heaven, it's probably the most boring place ever. On the other hand, now this guy also created a place full of anguish, full of rage, full of torture, smoke, and fire to burn and torment people. They call it hell. This place. And then now you're supposed to, this very same God who likes us, he creates this place for us to get tortured if we break any of the 10 commandments. Now, like, and this guy claims he loves us. He creates this place to do these things to us. And okay, wait a minute. Listen to this now. Listen to this. Now you have the Great Flood. He decides to commit mass genocide. For what?
But he loves us.
But he loves us. And then he goes to Sodom and Gomorrah. He kills people with hot sulfur. And he claims, by my count, out of all African gods I know, the Jehovah God is the most genocidal God of all times. To me, if Jehovah was a God of war, that would make sense. To me, he doesn't come across as a loving God. Now listen to this now. Now you have people who come from Europe, they come here with the Bible and a rifle. These people come here, they take land and livestock using force and violence. They depopulate the indigenous population of South Africa. And then guess what we do? We call them Abelungu. Umlungu, it's derived, the word is a closer word, it's derived from Ukulunga. Ukulunga, it means to be good. Now, if someone comes from another country, he comes to your father's lands, he takes your land, he takes your livestock, and you call him Umlungu. That means there's something very wrong up here. Imagine if I come to your house, I kill the head of the house, I kill your father, right? I kill your father, I take over the house, I make your mother my slave, and you call me Umlungu. Like there's something very, very wrong. You know what I'm saying? And then basically the point of this monologue is, I hope you start thinking about your state of mind as a black person. You know, your state of being. You start interrogating it, especially the preconceived notions that you got from your parents about your sense of being, about the meaning of life. And you know what? As far as I'm concerned, life has no meaning, you know. The meaning refers to life, you know. That's why we have meaning, you know what I'm saying? Meaning is something we derive from life. Otherwise, life has no meaning, you know. You can go to Mars and ask the very same question. Mars is the wasteland. You go to Mars, planet Mars, and then you go there and then you ask, what's the meaning of life? And then if you do that, ask that question there, because in Mars, there's no life as far as I understand life, you know what I'm saying, like in terms of vegetation and animals and, you know what I'm saying, the atmosphere and things like that. So, but what I hope you're going to take away from this is we need to evaluate our beliefs. if you have a God and that God is white and you are black, you're in trouble. Peace out. Leave a comment. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. But I'm not trying to cause any strong feelings of indignation. I'm not trying to, but I just want to try you to get your mind back, you know, because we need to at some point in time, we need to grow up. We need to grow up as a people. We need to grow up spiritually, you know. We need to stop worshipping foreign gods. That's why our gods, they're probably pissed off right now. They're probably turning on their graves because we've forfeited our great-great-grandfathers' ideologies. You know, we need to go back to the one, to the signal. You know what I'm saying? Because from the one you get the many. We need to go back now to the one and stop following foreign ideas, because Jehovah has got his elect, his favorite people, which is the Jews. Now ask yourself, what type of a God will have the Jews as his favorite people?
Good.
No, wait a minute. What? I need you to think about these things. You know, in the Middle East, you have wars today. You have wars. The Middle East is torn to pieces because of ideologies. Because of three ideologies. You have Christianity, you have Islam, and then you have the Christian Judeo religion, which is and Judaism on top of that, because Christianity is a Jewish story. It comes from Jewish literature, but it's actually a Roman invention. It was created by Emperor Constantine. I forgot which year exactly, but you can always look it up. So we always refer to the Bible for morals, whereas morals are a universal concept. You know, one morals in one culture are different in another culture. But you have universal morals like do not kill. I don't need the Bible to tell me that I shouldn't kill you. Do you understand? Like what I want to do to you, I should be able to take it if you do it to me. That has nothing to do with God. It's just common sense. You know what I'm saying? It's common sense. So what we need to do now, we need to go back to that common sense. We need to find ourselves. We need to get our minds back. You know, we need to stop worshipping foreign ideas. You know what I'm saying? We need to get our ish together. So guys, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Peace. It's Phumlani. I'm out. The Social Critic.